got the horses in the back. You snake to the side. So this right hand that's already up is gonna come across, and it helps you lead with your head, and you pull this down.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not a big pull, but it's enough that when your body sets, boom, your hand is setting with it. Yeah, horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Yeah, so that's that look I was talking about. Then your right hand comes across the brim of your hat. So again, if we're really talking about it, the more realistic it is, the more realistic it becomes for the audience. Like if you're like, hat is Maddie Black, it's like, what kind of hat are you wearing? Okay? So, I mean, something just as smooth, like across your eyebrows, and understand that your head doesn't start over here. So maybe not a sombrero for this day. Yeah? Just something like, boom, across here, and then flick it. So it's not a huge, like, from here to over there. It's like right in there, boom, nice and subtle. Yeah, so this is horse tack is attached, hat is Maddie Black, which means the timing of the hand is different. Because obviously if you got this 14-inch brimmed sombrero, it's gonna take more time to get across. If you have just something small, it's less time, so you're still timing that motion with a flick on the end. Your right hand then swings down. Shift your weight into the left as it swings, lift up the right heel, and then we go kick, step, step. So the kick it doesn't have to be like a kick, step, step, but it is boom, kick, step, step. Yeah, and that right foot comes down before the left foot steps back. When that left foot steps back, you're pointing down at your boots. Okay, so make sure this point doesn't like wander to someone else's boots. Okay? Yeah, so this is hat is Maddie Black, got the boots just black to match. And if you can time it so that it's hat is Maddie Black, that's a flick, boots just black to match. So the point is on match. Yeah? If I really break it down, hat is Maddie Black, got the boots just black to match. This groove here, riding on my horse, it's a little bit of a body roll, like a little bit. So you want to release the hips from the torso so that it doesn't stay one unit, all right? So it's almost like if you breathe a little bit, just so that your torso is a little bit separated, yeah? And then just give your knee just a little bit of pressure in there. And then what we're going to do is when you breathe in, stand up like just a little bit. Yeah, that's going to start to oscillate your torso. So it goes up, down, up, down. When I compress my torso, yeah, you see like I contract just a little bit here. That's what's going to help me create that body roll motion. Yeah, so it's not a huge body roll, but it's enough that when you're doing this, it adds to it. Yeah, I'm really like, I know we haven't really talked like Jamaican style, like dance hall style, but when you're using the hips, you want to think about the hips as as their own joint, like your arm. Like if I'm moving my wrist, I don't need to move my whole arm to move my wrist, right? I don't need to move my elbow to move my wrist. I can just move my wrist. Just like I can keep my wrist still and just move my elbow. When my body's moving, I can move my hips without moving the rest of my body. So you want to find that motion in your hips. It's just like a little press forward through your hips, like a little pelvic thrust at the bottom of this, and it's going to help your body get a roll, and the roll is going to translate into a groove with the timing of the music. Okay? So while we do that, the idea with your hips is every time your hips go forward, you're hitting with the arm. Yeah? So when it's back, your hips hit, 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 hit. Yep. Yeah, so the arm of the swing just kind of works like a pendulum. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we got two. We got back to front, back. So this is just riding on my horse. You can whip your Porsche.
So you bring this arm up first. No.
No, you throw with the right hand. Yeah, riding on my horse. Oh, you mean like right before the throw? That's my, like, yeah, just because of the alternating heights for me, like if I throw it like this and then I alternate, like for me, so that, like, I didn't even realize I was doing it because that feels really natural for me to alternate the hands. That being said, riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I would just, because the arm is forward, just pull it out from the elbow. Yeah, if you pull from the elbow, it will kind of float up a little bit. Yeah. All right, so riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. You step forward on the right foot. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, pull, pull, slide through. Yeah, the lyrics are, I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. No. You lead with the right. That slide's a little bit longer. Can't nobody. Yeah, so the right foot's there. Yeah, so we have riding on my horse. You can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley.